So I'm moving slow, but I thought maybe if I went on the hoop, I might be able to feel better. I've been with my team all morning, and they've been really supportive, but there's something I'm going through. I'm not quite sure what it is yet still, so I'm just going to lean on into that and try to do the best we can to get our emotions on a different level. So, here we go. Holy crap. what I needed. Just for my baby to give me Spider-Man kisses. Heyo. How are y'all doing? That kind of helped. Only one what? Howdy, Gary. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a lovely day. And solace. Is that water that I have in my shirt, I guess? Oh, fun. Yeah, I just took some time off too. So, well, I was at it all day, and I just realized like how fucking depressed I was, and I was like, I really need to get on this hoop and see if it'll do it. Where do you work? Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Bodwins. That sounds like fun. Do you lead a cool group of people at least? I guess I make connections and with medical device sales and stuff like that. Until the light hits them, then they start changing color. They go like blue, green, and gold, I guess. Have I ever done Kundalini with you, Nathaniel? Like, what's going on with that? Yeah. What sort of factory do you get to work in? That's for damn sure. Like, I'm just realizing that, like, a lot of them aren't exactly reliable, or not really trustworthy, but, like, reliable, consistent, or, what's the word? Reciprocal? Because whenever I do, I kind of just expect people to do the same thing that I would do for them, and it's not the case with a lot of the people in this world. But that's okay. Genuine is a definite word. Actually, authentic is a big one, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you're so pure," and I'm like, "Well, it's cool that like you think I'm pure, but what about y'all? I kind of expected this from everybody else. What's going on? What happened? Who hurt y'all? Like really? Because I've been hurt my whole life too, and that's the most reason to do it. I feel like to stay authentic and be genuine and stuff. Is anybody doing anything for Halloween? Hi, everybody. We need to learn how to make, or research how to make a kabuka squash, because I have 2 of them. I'm going to make some stew tonight, I believe, actually. Instead of being sad, I'm going to make kabuka squash stew. Ooh, and I can also watch Naruto. And learn about Kabuto. Squash. Yeah, I've had it for a while now. I was like, well, I guess it's about time I need to learn how to research how to do that. But, yeah. I've been trying to go the lazy way out and just eating like one of those, what do they call them, Impossible patties a day, and I raised the living shit out of my cholesterol, so we're gonna try and lower it. I'll make a mean one though. Ooh, medium grain rice with kabuka squash. It's like a mulesy kind of thing. Kabuka squash and lentils. Thai kabuka squash, apple cider vinegar, basil. I got a bunch of basil. Ooh, sesame, ginger, garlic, honey, kabuka squash. Soup is what that is. Or roasted. I do have 2. Fish curry. Ooh, ooh. Sounds gross. Hey everybody, how are y'all doing? Welcome in. It's just my way of like trying to get rid of sadness and grief, I guess. I don't know. I have to get a nice therapy session, and for some reason after that therapy session I've just been sitting with it and allowing the emotions to come on out. Seeing what I can make with them or make different of the situation. I'd like to hear how everybody else is doing, if anybody else wants to pitch in. Sounds like somebody's hurting a dog over here. Have I done Kundalini with you before, Nathaniel? I'm not understanding why you want to see me do that so bad. Because it makes it kind of sketch, to be honest with you. I've had raiders, I guess you could say, experiences with raiders when I was doing Kundalini before, and I kicked their ass, more or less, in the spirit astral, but, you know, we don't want to go toe-to-toe there. I'm a very gentle person, and I'd rather keep it that way. Hi, everybody. It's so hot. I don't know why I have 36 degrees suddenly. What are y'all up to? So, I guess I'll just start spieling on what I've been doing lately. I learned today that I would like to have receptivity, reciprocation, reliability, and consideration in all of my yeah, no, we're not going to connect or not. I don't know you. That's what I'm saying. We're going to go toe to toe in the astral. I'm going to kick your ass, to be honest with you, but I don't like having to do that because I'm a very gentle person. And, like, the way that you're speaking to me feels kind of like a threat. But either way, I am looking for reliability, honesty, reciprocation, support, and thoughtfulness. So that's the kind of team that I'm going to be building with my company. I'm just going to call it Aw3Sam Love and Light. But I do like connect people with health coaches, with therapists, and like all the healing abilities, healing powers of water and stuff. And no demand of anything from anybody else because we are not self-serving, but we are self-aligning, we're self-sustaining, and there are no demands on anybody. There's no need for that. Like, I need nothing of you, you need nothing of me, and therefore we are all at one to begin with, but complete peace with where we're at all times. Is what I am looking to perpetuate in this realm. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like some oil on my head because I'm gonna wash my hair tonight. I don't do it every night because like it like pulls out all the oils and stuff. I need to do something. What's it called? Relaxing for myself because it's been a rough set of weeks. But I went to order tickets to this amazing, not festival that we're going to be doing with my team, but this amazing entrepreneurial, what's it called? Training is what it is. And I was trying to I got myself a VIP ticket, but I also wanted to buy a random woman just a general admissions ticket so she can go to this too, because she was so kind to me on Facebook and stuff. And I realized, like, oh my gosh, my card's bouncing. I don't have the money for this yet. I really want to help other people out and really want to just, like, get them involved with whatever I'm doing too. This is what sepsis does to your hair, by the way. This is not, I don't know why and that's what this water has healed me with. And healed me with sepsis, with my autoimmune diseases and stuff like that. Normally, like, I'm very immunocompromised because my spleen and my heart exploded at the same time. So whenever the weather changes or whenever somebody around me gets sick, where people are sniffling and sneezing a lot and like people are sneezing on me, I would catch pneumonia where I have to like take 2 rounds of antibiotics, 2 rounds of steroids, like back to back, sometimes 3 or 4. And I've just been living in isolation basically. But like now that I actually got to volunteer for where I live, like with the disabled community and stuff. I got to like decorate a festival, which was really, really cool. And then I came in to do a webinar. Where were you all, by the way? I was really wanting to see out the webinar. It was a lot of fun. Went really well. I got to speak with amazing leaders and trainers and stuff like that. 8-figure earners, and like they're showing us all how they did it very, very meticulously to where we could do this too. So I'm super excited about this. And then whenever we actually go to the event is where you get like the fuego basically, and like the energy from other people and like from these trainers themselves, like learn how to step into this energy that they have and to align with the energy of yourself. So I guess, yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and do some meditation, because why the hell not? For self-alignment and self-sustainability and self-realignment, and because this is where it's at. It all starts with the self. And right now I'm wanting to manifest just goodness and peace and miracles for this world around me, and then everybody else here. To let everybody out, especially here, let them know that they're healthy. They don't need medications. There's no need to have thievery or anything of the sort anymore. There's no need for that because we're all one. We're kind of just, it's really chaotic energies because the solar system is doing crazy things and it feels kind of crazy. These are crazy times. The world looks like it's out of sorts, but it's really not. This is just the lifting of the veil is all it is. The Tao Te Ching tells us to just be still. God himself says, peace, be still, and know that I am the Lord your God. Though 10,000 fall at my right hand and 80,000 at my left, I will be still and know that I am well taken care of. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. So I'm going to go ahead and just, why not, read Building an Empire. Because Coach Michael Brake, it's got the training is going to be in February. If anybody wants to join me, I'd love to see y'all there. And if you would like to message me on here or like comment, I guess, on this, and I can give you more information or details and stuff of how we can connect and how we can get to know each other and how we can, like, how I may serve you. Like, I'm really a person of service, and I feel like I'm so awkward. I can't help, like, I need to learn I'm learning how to get my awkwardness out of the fucking way in order to connect with people, because I love people dearly, but I'm just not quite sure how to articulate that in a non-invasive, authentic way, I guess. Because I've been told I'm goofy by a woman the last woman that said she loved me. She's like, you're really, really goofy, and I love that. And I'm like, well, cool, but I don't really think that goofy, like, really makes connections, does it? Or I'm gonna say it does, actually, because she said that I'm different. I know I'm different, but, like, I'm a type of person that I would like to meet in other people as well, and I kind of just expect to see other people having this too, and that was where I kind of erred, because I would trust them more so than I would trust myself, because I was hoping that they would do the right thing, and, like, what did it Tao Te Ching say about hope? Hope and something. Hope is basically a useless feeling, a useless emotion is what hope is. Let me see what the Tao Te Ching says about hope. We're going to find out why hope is a useless emotion. There's something about going up the stairs. If you go up a ladder, and if you stand with 2 feet on the ground, you're completely stable. While going up or down a ladder, you're unsteady. Is how it opens up. Hi, how are you doing, A&H? Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. Whether you go up the ladder or down it, your position is unsteady. When you stand with 2 feet on the ground, you are completely grounded. Let me see what it says. You're completely, what is this? Whatever. We're just going to read the whole damn thing. Yeah, but the Tao Te Ching is actually older than the Bible. And as much, I do love the Bible because it has, like, a very a magnetic pull to the words and how they're, like, how the congruency of them, which is really cool. But I know the Bible is basically like the Tao Te Ching, just completely enlonged, I guess. The Tao Te Ching is literally like just one page of just 78 verses. And the Bible is like, I don't know, a really, I don't really want to say milked down version of it, but yeah, there's a lot of freaking pages here. And it took me a couple years to actually read through. So 2016, something like that pages. Yeah, so. But they're kind of just, they point to the same direction. They say the same thing. Although they do instill faith in both people and humanity in the future is what I like about it. But the Tao Te Ching is how to raise yourself, or how to raise a government. And so it's like governmental practices. Like, considering to let go and allow things to happen and just let them fall apart if they need to. And so that's kind of like, it actually took me out of a really bad breakup. My last bad breakup is what it carried me through, because it was bad. Like, the guy humiliated me and lied to police about me after I had been assaulted and stuff. Like, it was a bad-ass breakup, and I thought that I was dying inside. I thought that I did die inside, and I went catatonic, and I just ended up memorizing the Dade Ching because I hate to say it, the Bible at the time was not enough. My priest told me it was my fault, is what happened. God did warn me, was like, yo, Sam, this guy's gonna say something crazy, so, like, don't let this affect how your stance with me. And I was like, okay. And then the priest said some crazy shit, and I was like, oh, okay. So I stopped going to church, is what happened. But instead of suicide, I was like, maybe I'll just read the Tao Te Ching, memorize it. And I did that, and I actually felt like I got into it, and then somehow it ended up like shattering my leg, is what happened. I healed it with herbs and stuff like that. I'm a very natural person. Like with the herbs and like reading this thing and memorizing it and saying it, instilling it in my heart, just as I did the Bible, which is still there. But the Tao Te Ching is far more readily accessible, I guess. So if you have any issues, I'm telling you, the Tao Te Ching or the Bible, whichever, or even the Quran, the Enuma Elish too has some stuff which makes sense of the Bible, of like where the origins and whatnot come from, like origins of truth even. So I'm kind of just wondering. I like to wonder. So very far. Jesus, that was a bad angle for my gap. Oh my god. I never had a gap that big before. Weird. But yeah, lots of heartache today. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really going through the motions, but I'm allowing them to just be felt. Here we go. Your goal is to invite everyone you know in your hometown over to your home for a short 40-minute overview of this business. Just like we have baby showers or Super Bowl parties, this will be similar. It is an informal environment where people can feel comfortable, and it's easy to invite to reiterate when you have a group of prospects seeing all the presentations at once, either done by your sponsor or by playing a DVD, it catches the vision and shows signs of interest. It often turns into a domino effect and becomes contagious. Next thing you know, people are filling out applications. The keys to a successful PBR are: be enthusiastic. They are buying into you as much as they are a company or product or service. Okay, that's what I've been told a lot with these trainings and stuff, is that because like I know that these things work, but I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta do it, because I'm very zealous is a thing too. Like whenever I was discovered by Jesus, even I was like super effing zealous because I know what the truth is now, and I know what helps, and I know this can help everybody. Is a thing. I'm even given this like I've had heart surgeries and my brain's been mush before. I've gotten off of medications. Like, this is amazing stuff, and I just really want free water is what I'm doing now. I was like, you know what, the hell with it. I don't sell doodly squat. I'm giving out free water. I supply free superior hydration is what I do with my life. And I also like just volunteer whenever the place that I live at, the disabled community, if they need me for anything, I'm like, yo, I'm there. I always wake up at 4 a.m. I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? They all know my name, even the people that I've never met before. They're like, oh yeah, I've been on the phone with you several times. I'm like, hey! They know who I am. Like, they even came up to me and I was like, what? It's like the counselor or whatever out here even. He's like, hey, I'm Eddie. I know you're Sam, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, how do you know my name? And then you know another one named Tim who like owns a whole place, like the entirety, like with like multiple cities across, I don't know if it's Texas or if it's like a global thing, but either way, Foundation Communities, amazing place, and they're like good with gardening and stuff like that. They made me give away my garden tower, so I think that might be why they know me, because I made a big effing stink about it, because like I was grieving hardcore after some other stuff happened, and then like it was just incessant. Like my apartment burned down, then they made me get rid of my garden tower. It was a tough. Yeah, that was last year. Oh my goodness. Last year was pretty tough, but it was like, I'm tougher. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Either way, be enthusiastic. They're buying into you more than they are into the company, product, or service. And like the company is the one that has actually, we've been doing daily meetings and stuff, and I've boo-hooed so many times. And that was the thing about them telling me that was how I realized that I'm looking for dependability, reliability, with reciprocation and support and honesty and trustworthiness and yeah. For everyone, because I can't, but I was also told by during my therapy session that I'm gonna just bring that in. Actually, I'm calling it, and I'm gonna focus on it and only see that. She told me like focus on people being kind, and I'm like, no, I don't want just kind. Kindness isn't exactly what I'm looking for. We're well beyond kindness. I'm looking for dependability, integrity, reliability, honesty, bravery, reciprocation. Keep the presentation brief, which is what I'm kind of failing to do. It's already been 31 minutes. How y'all doing today? Be sure to share product and opportunity testimonials. And I got love, so anybody wants some, yo. I am pretty much a walking testimonial of this product. Paint that vision. Not much. I just started to read off of this, because why the hell not? There were like 30 people in here, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands, so we're going to read this. But anyway, paint the vision of the magnitude of the business, and you and the people in the room can build together, and how you will enable each person's success to meet the needs of their own why. They need to feel like they will be part of something bigger than themselves, and they will have plenty of support in the process. I'm a very supportive person, so let's go, guys. At the end, they don't invite questions. You will get what you ask for. Oh my goodness. Ask for questions. You'll get questions. Instead, assume the sale by having the posture. Of course they will sign up. If anyone who has questions, answer them privately off to the side so as not to distract others from filling out their applications. Just get the people filling out applications to join. Don't be weak or timid about it, but don't be pushy either. And I can be really pushy, so I'm going to go ahead and just move that to the side. Have a relaxed intensity, which I'll do great without, obviously. Have applications and pens ready. If using a laptop or tablet, have it ready to go. For those you recruit, book their PBR in their homes for the upcoming week and before they leave. Book your PCC. A PCC is a private conference call. This is like a telephonic PBR or business presentation. It is a way to present your business to multiple prospects at one time in 15 minutes, right over the phone. Don't delay on this either. This should also be done in your first 3 to 5 days in the business. And best yet, you can have a top producer expert in the company do the presentation on the call to your prospects for you. Of course, you want to do a living room PBR for the people in your hometown, but if for everyone else who cannot attend in person at your home, you set a destined time and date and invite them to listen. It's gonna be so much fun, guys. So what's gonna happen, like with the because I know that not everybody's gonna be able to make it, or not many people are even gonna be able to make it with me. I'm gonna be recording, because I did that on Instagram with the last event that I went to in Arizona, and I actually like recorded the whole thing of like all of the sponsors and all of the what are they called, trainers, so everybody could learn how to make like 10 figures a month and stuff And I was like, this is so cool. And it was so great to like actually go there and like meet all the people who are really cool. And like, actually learn with them and learn from them. So, and I was told by Coach Michael Bird, who was like my favorite person on earth, he said, if you can't really, when learning to do something, the best way to learn is to teach it. And I was like, I was thinking the experience was the best way to learn, but you know. Yeah, John, my throat's okay. I just hadn't drank enough water today. Thank you, though. But I guess that is it for this awkward as hell day. Thank y'all very much for joining me. It's very heartfelt, and I really want to thank you again. Much love, one love. I guess. Bye. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, because I really would still want to get to know you guys, and I really want to connect, and like, let me know. Just ask questions or write down your address. I'll be over there tomorrow. um, Not that I don't have a lot going on. It's just I really want to know about you guys. Thanks, Gary or Gray. Alright, well, bye, guys. Much love, my love again. Ugh.